Hi guys, Rino Mašić here. I'm finally here on YouTube. I'm very excited to be here. Honestly, I had this whole recording thing in mind for quite some time now, and honestly I don't know why I didn't start earlier, but I'm glad that I'm finally here, hopefully to help you guys out on better understanding arm wrestling, becoming in general a better arm wrestler, and helping you recover from any kind of pain that you might be having in your elbows, shoulders, or wrist. So that's exactly the topic of today's video, is elbow pain, how to get rid of it, or how to at least make it a bit less painful. I'm gonna show you the 3 basic exercises that I usually do when I have some elbow pain to at least make it a bit less painful and hopefully to make it go away. So let's get into it. So the first exercise has 3 parts to it. The first part are the bicep curls. You want to focus on doing them quite slowly. You don't need to rush anything. You do them with light weights, of course, and quite a high rep range. I do them for about 20 reps for 3 sets. Usually that's enough for me to get the blood flowing really well through my arms and really hitting all those little angles that cause the elbow pain for me. So this is how I usually do them. In each arm, nice and slowly, not swinging my arms or my body around. So just the muscles are working here. The second part of the first exercise are the hammer curls. Again, you want to do them nice and slowly. You don't need to rush anything, and you want to minimize swinging your arms or your body around. I do them the same amount as I do my bicep curls, and yeah, nice and slowly, going like this, really focusing on that movement to get the blood flow going through those tendons. And the last part of the first exercise are the reverse curls. You might not be familiar with the reverse curls, but don't worry, it's nothing complicated. So all you want to do is pronate your arms fully like this and take a reverse grip. And you want to really focus that your wrists are constantly straight and that they don't flop like this, nor are they fully activated like this. So you take your dumbbells and nice and slowly do it like this, just as you did your bicep and hammer curls. There's no rushing, no swinging of your body. It's a strict movement. And this really does help lower that elbow pain. It really gets those little angles that cause all that pain in the elbows. So the second exercise has 3 parts to it as well, but it's just different grips on the bar, so it's nothing too complicated. And yeah, I would say that this is actually one of the best exercises that I have tried yet for elbow recovery. It really does hit all the angles that you need, and it eliminates that pain in quite a short notice. So the first part of the second exercise is having a wide grip. You want to take a grip that is at least twice as wide as your regular bench press grip. So the regular bench press grip will look something like this, and the wide grip will look something like this. After you have your wide grip, and get into a regular bench press position. And you want to start going normally down like you would for any old bench press, and stop halfway and let the bar fall down like this while keeping your elbows high and getting it to touch your chin, and then going back up the same way you went down. And repeating this will really target those elbow joints and get them nice and extended, and it will get the blood flow going through them. Please do this exercise slowly so you don't hurt yourself accidentally by hitting yourself a bit too hard with the bar on the chin. And do it with, of course, low weights. The second part of this exercise is actually just a bit of a shorter grip. You want to take a grip that is the same length as your shoulders, and you want to do the same thing, going for a standard bench press, stopping halfway, dropping it down like this, aiming for your chin whilst keeping your elbows high, like so. Here you don't actually need to touch your chin, that is fine. It's just important to keep those elbows high for that flexion to happen. And the last part is having a really close grip right in the middle of the bar, keeping it nice and balanced. And again, standard bench press, stopping halfway, going down, aiming for the chin. You might find that this might cause some pain in your wrists. If it does, take a bit of a wider grip, leaving a bit of space in between, and then going for it again until there is no pain. For this exercise, you should keep the rep range a bit more than 20. I usually do 30 reps because it takes me a bit longer for my tendons to get the blood flowing through them and everything like that. And of course 3 rounds of this, and that should be just enough. The last and final exercise has 2 parts to it, which is pronation and supination, and these 2 exercises are great for eliminating any kind of elbow pain that the last 2 exercises didn't eliminate, because the muscles responsible for pronation and supination are located around the elbow and can be the main pain causers for a lot of people in their elbow. And this is how I eliminated pain and how I wrap the karate belt that you will be needing for this exercise around my hand to really get that pronation and supination activated as best as possible. Let me show you. So to show you how to wrap it around, you just place your dumbbell like this and you put your karate belt under it like so, and the part where the loop is not at, so this part goes through the loop part like this, and you pull it through like so. And now you have your standard wrap around for dumbbells, or you can do it with weights, it doesn't matter, with normal plates of course. And now I'm going to show you how I wrap the karate belt around my wrist so I can get that pronation and supination activated. Okay, so I put my thumb through the loop like so, and then I pronate, and I pronate until my thumb can get through the loop one more time like so, and I rotate the weight as well so the belt doesn't get wrapped around like so, and it has to be nice and flat like this. Then I set up the belt to be going through the top of my hand like so, and through the bottom of my wrist like this. So it shouldn't be something like this, it should be nice and squared off like this. Then I close my hand and I pronate like so. You can do this standing up, sitting down, however you want. The important part is just for you to get that pronation activated as much as you can. So the supination wrap looks like this. You wanna hold your hand like this, palm down. The thumb goes through the loop like this, and your hand continues supinating. You need to continue supinating until your thumb can go through the loop one more time. You need to rotate the weight again, and you need to square off the belt so everything is nice and tight and squared off like this. And then you can close your arm and supinate. And supination you want to do like you're doing a bicep curl, but from a hammer position going into a bicep curl. And that is it for my recovery routine, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I really do hope this helps you get rid of that pesky elbow pain that arm wrestling is so notorious for, and simply can't work without it. If you have any other suggestions, what you would like to see me do or explain to you, please leave them in the comments. Of course, I'll be reading them all, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.